welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon, and I hope that you are ready to grind with me today. We're gonna go a little bit out of our way. I received some feedback on one of my videos. I got a comment letting me know that there is some additional dialogue I can get if I go back to the first village with Shauna. So I'm going to take this opportunity to give Lavitz here that one accessory, automatic addition, and we'll have Shauna in the party because this is a chance to level grind as well. Thing is, I'm in the middle of Helena Prison, so I'm gonna see if I can go back out, because I definitely want to do this while I know that I can. Excuse me, my goodness. I just had a little snack, so before I started recording, and I think a little bit might have got stuck in my throat. Okay, good, so I can leave Helena Prison. So it seems really weird to do this in the middle of going to save the king, but that's just how it's going to be. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually look. Well, let's do this for now. Yes, Gust of Wind Dance, of course. I got halfway through my setup and then just didn't finish. Classic me. Okay. Addition. That's what we need to look at. On Lavitz. Not Dart, Lavitz. Rod Typhoon. This is the one that I could never hit. Okay, so I've got 3. Since we're going back, I don't have to worry about coming across strong enemies. So I'm just going to defend with Dart and Shauna and let Lavitz do the attacking. And that should... Well, let me rephrase that. That shouldn't cause any problems. I don't think there will be strong enough enemies to deal enough damage to us that we need to worry. And even if that does happen, I'll just heal. But I want Lavitz to use his addition as much as possible with that accessory. Okay, there's a maze. This sucks. I don't remember the maze. The maze doesn't suck, for the record. It's my lack of memory that sucks. Anyway, I want Lavitz to use that addition and see if I get credit for using the addition even with that accessory attached. If so, we'll use this opportunity to grind out a few levels for Shauna and a few addition levels for Lavitz. And it'll be groovy. Plus we'll see the extra dialogue. And then we'll go back to Helena Prison, of course, right after that. Okay. I think that's the whole explanation. Now, let's see if our little experiment worked. Ouch. It's still at 3. Alright. Well, change of plan then. I guess the experiment worked. It's just not the result that I was hoping for. I should have made a note of what he was wearing before. I think it was the Night Shield. That'll do for now anyway. So, my new plan is the same as before. However, I will have Lavitz use his addition and I will struggle through it. I don't think I've opened this box yet, have I? Hello? Box? Hello? 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 I'd like to open the box, please. Maybe I have opened it. It just looks closed. And that's why this game needs a remaster. That one treasure chest. That's it. That's the only reason. Okay. So guard. Guard. And then it should be Lavit's turn next. Possibly Shauna again. Lavit's okay. Attack. Okay, so it goes well as long as the enemy's not gonna sit there and counter me. It's switching back and forth between the X and O buttons. Excuse me once again. Switching back and forth between the X and O buttons. And that caused me trouble before. You know, even if these enemies were dealing damage to me, guarding in this game restores HP, so I really wouldn't have to worry about it at all. Oh, I was late on that one. I felt it. That should put us out 4 now out of 20 uses that I need of Rod Typhoon for the next level. Oh yeah, and Shauna has that accessory that heals her HP every turn. So even though these jerks are picking on Shauna once again, it's not a problem. Oh, there it was. Yep, I didn't hit the counter in time. I hate that. Ah. Oops. I want Shauna to guard, not attack. So, it's not exactly the last minute, but I'm totally behind on my recording schedule right now because I can't stop playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Particularly Scarlet, that's the version I chose. Yeah, there's some problems with it. We know. It's got a really bad Metacritic score, and there's like a bunch of glitches and FPS issues. But I'm still enjoying it. The core of the game is still really fun. It's got some of the craziest plot twists I've seen in any Pokemon game. And I've played since Red and Blue, so I've seen a couple things. You know, I've been through Gen 5. Gen 7. I guess, now that I think about it, the really, really crazy stuff has generally happened in odd-numbered gens, other than Gen 1. I mean, that was just the beginning, so there's not much to be said. I'll get back to that in a moment. I think Shauna's got some dialogue coming up. Shauna! This is Zealous? After we finish this journey, let's come back. We will rebuild the village together. Yes. Oh, Shauna. Anyway, odd-numbered gens. Gen 3, you had Groudon and Kyogre trying to, like, destroy the planet. Well, they weren't. It was Maxie and Archie that woke them up. And yeah, but anyway. Darn near destroyed the planet there with either expanding the land or expanding the sea. Gen 2 was just like not much. It was a sequel to Gen 1. Like the biggest thing that happened was the radio tower was taken over by Team Rocket. Ooh, epic proportions. Anyway, Gen 4, there was some stuff with the Pokegods. But like, they basically got summoned and then said, Cyrus, you're dumb. No, just stop. Gen 5 was like, made you question the relationship between humans and Pokemon. And that was like world shaking in a completely different way than Gen 3. Like, I can't say I entirely disagree with, well, with Ghetsis, yes, but with the other, like, 7 Sages. Okay, I think that's all there is to see here in Celis. And then Gen 6, like, I don't think anything really happened in Gen 6. There were some bad guys who thought that they were stylish. Gen 7, like, you had some real crazy plot twists with the Ultra Beasts. And particularly in Vanilla Sun and Moon, Lusamine was, quite the protagonist. Antagonist. Protagonist, sheesh. Man, she was a good villain, and then she got completely, I don't want to use the word neutered because, you know, that's very sexist, but she was diminished so pointlessly much in Ultra Sun and Moon. Okay, gotta focus on this. And then in Gen 8, we had, like, some dogs with swords and shields. I don't really remember the plot of... I guess Gen 8 was, like, the darkest day, and, like, Chairman Rose freaking out about, oh, Galar is gonna run out of power in 1,000,000 years. I have to end the world today. Like, okay, that's sort of typical villain fodder. Typical fare, if you will. Focus time again. Nailed it twice in a row. Alright. Anyway, Gen 9, of course I'm not going to spoil the story, but holy cow. Essentially, instead, well, you have your 8 gyms, as always, in Pokemon, but you also get 10 more kind of event battles. And so there's one for every type, every Pokemon type. Normal, fire, fighting, dark, steel, fairy, ground, dragon. I'm not going to list them all, but you get the point. Once you've done all 18 of those, the 8 gyms have a culminating fight. The other 2 paths of 5 each have a culminating fight, and then there's a culminating fight after all 3 of them. And then you can go into a hidden area of the map, and that's when stuff really goes crazy. I highly recommend it for the story alone. I was not expecting to get that emotionally attached to side characters, but gosh dang. You gotta be ready for glitches and for frame per second issue if you're gonna play Scarlet and Violet right now. But that story, holy cow, I was blown away. Oh, I was so early on that one. So anyway, I'm now in the post game, trying to fill up my Pokédex to get the shiny charm and go shiny hunting, because that's what I like to do in Pokemon. I enjoy the story thoroughly once, and then I get my shiny charm, and then maybe I set up a second copy if I need to do some like version exclusive trading and things. Man, this stupid edition is just, so difficult for me. So anyway, that's where I've been for the last week, is just playing Pokemon. I've managed to mostly keep up my YouTube schedule. I missed an episode of Legend of Dragoon, not last week, but the week before. I feel bad about that. That wasn't related to Pokemon. That was just I completely forgot to upload 2 nights in a row. But we're back on track now. The nice thing about having a small channel like this is the viewership doesn't really dip when I mess up, and the algorithm doesn't really slam me too hard, because I get like no viewership anyway. Just the people who actually care about this stuff, and that's who I want to watch these videos. So if that's you, thank you. You're awesome. Hope you stick around. For the record, with YouTube, I am nowhere close to being able to monetize, and I don't think I ever will be. With the rate that this channel's going, it's going to stay small, and that's okay. I have a salaried day job. I work full-time, so the money's not an issue. This really is just a hobby. Oh no, I was early on the last one. I got through the counter and then I messed up afterwards. Heavy sigh. So anyway, don't ever expect to see ads on this channel. Once I get to the point where I am offered monetization, if I ever get there, I think I might not take it. Like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get up to that many subscribers. But I kind of want everyone to have as ad-free of viewing experience as possible. I don't think there's ads on my videos now. Certainly, if you're watching ads, the money's not going to me. It's going all to YouTube and Google. Okay, I feel like I'm getting pretty good at this Rod Typhoon now. So anywho, yeah, I don't want you guys to have to deal with ads. Oh, man. Counter on hit number 2 is just brutal. I realize I'm returning in a different route than I came in. But that's just because, like, I want to go through everything. Not everything, but I'm kind of taking my sweet time here and making sure I didn't miss anything. Nibbling up some experience points for Shauna. Oh, this is Lavitz. Okay, here we go. Late on the last one. I don't know if I clicked through it a little too quick at the end there, but during that victory sequence, Lavitz's head looked like a square. Just like a square piece of paper, almost as flat. Now, let me tell you, that works out nicely in Paper Mario. This is not Paper Mario. Sony, if you are listening, please, please, this game needs a remaster. you did it for Chrono Cross. Well, Square Enix did it for Chrono Cross, to be fair. This is a Sony first-party studio. Oh shoot, that's not Lavitz. Oh no, I messed up. Wait, no, Dart, you guard. It would be absolutely hilarious to me if I got about halfway through this and they announced a remaster, because that's exactly what happened with Chrono Cross. Okay, I messed up the counter again. One of these days I'll, figure out how to move my thumb from one button to another. This is why I don't play Soulsborne games. I can't move my fingers fast enough. That claw grip thing where you use your index finger to press like triangle and square, and then I can't do it. My fingers don't work that way. Wait a minute, this is bad. Why did I click enter? It's not horrifically bad, I'm just going completely the wrong way now. I've just noticed that this does not lead back to Helena Prison. Not at all. Okay. So I do have to go back out the way that I came from, and then go back the other way that I came from initially when I was leaving to go see Shauna's extra dialogue. Oy. Well, I'm here to fight, get experience, so I guess that's what we're doing. Mission accomplished in a way. Certainly I'm getting lots of good growth on this edition of Lavitz's. I'm not getting a lot of experience points for levels. But if I can get this edition a little higher level, I think that would serve me well. I don't know if there's any particular reward or bonus for maxing out edition levels, but I want to do it anyway, just because that's how I do. At some point I may have to do a little bit of grinding off stream. Stream, video, off video. I don't stream, I can't stream. Give me about 6 years and I'll be able to stream. I am not kidding. We bought some property, but it's gonna be a while till we have the money for a house. However, that new place will have access to high-speed internet, unlike this house, where we are literally too far away from the utility pole to get a cable run down to our house. It's been assessed by Comcast 3 times as not serviceable officially, and once by a guy who was out here working on the neighbor's house, took one look and said, yeah, we'd have to do an additional build out. And basically, from what I've found online of similar accounts, similar stories I should say, Comcast don't build out for one person. And they're the only high-speed internet here. I'm not giving Elon Musk any money, so Starlink is not an option. For personal reasons. Also, we don't really get cell phone reception here, so I couldn't get the T-Mobile hotspot internet. And I'd be worried about Starlink, even if I was willing to buy it because if I can't get cell reception here, what makes you think I could get satellite signal here? The short story is, it was a good deal when my wife bought this place. The longer story is she was a nurse, still is, and she bought this place on short sale from the bank, had a nice little house put in, and just as a place to, you know, live and sleep between shifts. She didn't need high-speed internet. She wasn't doing anything crazy online. Like, she barely used Netflix at that time. And then we met, and we got together, and we got married. And I work in IT. So it was kind of annoying having slow internet at home. We're on DSL, but I could deal with it until 2020 when Corona hit and I no longer had an office that I could work at. Now I work from home. And it's like, you know, I started watching Twitch and more stuff on YouTube. I'm like, oh man, I'd really like to be a streamer, but I literally cannot stream out. I tried, it crashes our router. The minimum upload speed for streaming services is 2 megabits per second. And we're at 0.75 on a good day. So, yeah, it sends so much data that even if I turn on my camera on Zoom, it will crash my modem and router. It's a little combo device and has to reboot the whole thing. We lose internet for like 10 minutes. But if you fast forward here about 6 years, get that new place put in on the other property, it will be closer to the road, so we'll be able to run cables. And potentially, it might be in an area where there is or will soon be fiber internet. Potentially. We don't know yet. But absolutely we can at least get Comcast. You know, crappy though they are, Comcast is not resoundingly known for their customer service. However, I will say that my folks have used Comcast for years and years. Xfinity, whatever it's called these days. When I was living on my own, I had Comcast in my apartment for 5 years. No problems. No major problems, anyway. So, it's not the best, but it's also not the worst. Okay, so, grind over. Episode not over. Now, if I'm honest, it's been a little more than a week since I recorded the last episode, so I sort of don't really remember where I need to go next. Tee-hee oopsie. So let's just start running through and see what we find. Wait a minute, this is feeling familiar. Wasn't this the... Yeah, this was the elevator with all the different platforms and stuff, and there was one box that I couldn't get. So I do remember going this way, and this is not the way I need to go. Which, to be fair, is probably should have gone this way the first time I came here. But it just didn't happen. That's the risk you take, I guess, is the way to phrase it, with blind playthroughs. I don't really know this game. It's been well over 15 years since I played it as a kid. Probably closer to 18 if I really think about it, but yeah, I don't know where anything is. I don't remember anything except for a certain event that occurs in the story that made me want to quit playing back then. But I've got a lot more gamer chops now. I'm not a crybaby quitter kid anymore. Oh no, this happened and I didn't like it. I don't want to play this game anymore. Looking back on that, pretty cringe. Good job, past me. Alright, this is not the right place either. Haha. I escape you. Bye bye. I don't feel any need to engage in those pointless battles. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I should be. What's this? Doesn't seem like I can interact with it. Oh yeah, I know where this is. Okay, we still need to keep going up. I'm gonna... Oh! Okay, that's lovely. Fine, we'll use the one inside. How do I get on that? Well, this may be a pointless battle, but I have no choice. Yes. Oh, very early. 68. Holy cow. See, that's the kind of damage I'd expect to see on Shauna right now. It's like 24. Countered. Ta. I'm sorry, but whoever did the voice direction for Shauna, oof, come on, what are you doing? Okay, so I got that one on pure instinct. I didn't know that the third hit was going to be a counter. I just got really lucky and decided to move my thumb that way anyway. And then I was stupid early with Dart, so just to show that that move with Lavitz really was a fluke. I ain't that good. But I'm practicing, I'm getting better. Oh no. Well, everything worked out okay, I suppose. Here's a question that I have. What the heck is Shauna wearing? You know? I've just realized that I could just do this. And I bet that's gonna solve most of my frustration with Shauna. Because now she's actually got, you know, a little bit more defense. Not nearly as much as... Well, I guess we've got a little bit. Anyway, let's see if that helps. That was probably the problem all along, and I'm gonna feel very silly. Okay, I can't get on that. Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered. Hilariously, a few minutes ago I went what I thought was the wrong direction because I'd gone that way in the last episode. that's the right direction, because I remember getting up top via that route. Herm.
Yes.
You know, for how annoying Shauna's Bow Creek is, and how dispassionate her Ta is, it's kind of a trade-off, because she doesn't have additions, so I don't have to worry about getting countered, I don't have to worry about timing windows. Oh, that was very late. Case in point. Well, I guess when she's Dragoon transformed, I have to worry about it a little bit. She's going to use the Dragoon edition. Oh, goodness. Lavitz. He's not at half HP, but he's taken enough damage for me to feel good using a potion. Still 64 damage. What the heck? Let's see, dart. Okay, attack. Oh, so early on that third hit. So he charged his spirit and then used an item? Weird flex, but okay. All right. Back and forth, back and forth. This is how they kept us busy as kids living in the year 2000. Give us a very long JRPG that makes us run around, get lost and confused. The kid with a controller in both hands has no hands left to use drugs. Little King of the Hill reference for you there. No, I'm not familiar with that show, only on a meme level. Things like tool in both hands and what is it that Bobby says? I don't know you, that's my purse. Something like that. Okay, I guess I have to go this way next. And then muttering, kinda quick and low pitched, and saying dang ol. Why the dang ol government is taking everything from us, doesn't let us have even one single dang ol thing anymore. You know, Boomhauer. So like memes, right? That's all King of the Hill that I know. Yeah, we came out here before. Okay. Where to heck am I supposed to be going? Try this way. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Let's see. the way around. What's back this way? That ain't it. Something tells me that ain't it. Apparently nobody's there. That guy didn't see me. Just call me Solid Snake. That's... it's awful. I'm trying to find him. How do I get to him? Don't just tell me where he is. Tell me how to get there. Please, I beg you. Can I go up the outside somewhere? Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? I'm pretty sure I checked every door. I checked both of those. I checked that one. And now I'm back around to the start. This is getting frustrating. And now I'm getting in another battle. Joy.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Creek. Ta. I know I'm being quite harsh. But like, good grief. That was just... oh, Shauna just sounds so terrible. Early on the fourth hit. I was doing so well, too.
Yes. Go.
Early on the third one. Alright. Time to put... excuse me, time to put Shauna on defensive mood. Get some HP restored. Rabbits as well there. Somebody said in a comment on a previous episode that my additions were getting smoother. I'd really like to believe that. But this one that Lavitz has is just ruining my day. Nobody's here, nobody's here, nobody's here. Freugel's pet eats prisoners. Like, okay, give me something useful. Like, there's an open treasure chest here that I got previously. Please rescue King Albert. Go to the top floor before dawn. I'd love to. How do I get there? If I come here and go this way. No, that was just a hunch. It didn't work out anyhow. Then it's got to be something outside. Right? Because I've checked everything in here that I can think of. And there's just like no stairs up. I wonder whether they're going to be eaten by Freugel, or killed by Freugel, or eaten by his pet. Eaten by Freugel. Yikes. This game's not afraid to kill off characters, but I don't think there's any cannibalism here. Even in a villainous manner. That's, you know, a bit much. What on earth am I supposed to do? Can't interact with any of this stuff. Here comes another guard. Gonna bother me, so I'll get out of his line of sight. I mean, I'll just despawn him. Hoi, well... This may be a rare moment where I have to resort to a strategy guide between episodes. Because I am completely flummoxed. Just coming in here to despawn that guard again, and now I'm gonna run back over. And actually take the exit. There's something going on with that one lift. Now what's up here? Okay, nothing too interesting, I guess. Gonna try and sneak past that guard. Like so. I feel like I have to be missing something obvious with that one treasure chest. It's on the screen now. If you look at the dialog box where it says get off, the T, basically straight up from the letter T, there's a treasure box. I don't know how to get it. And again, it feels like it's got to be something obvious. Wait, I have kind of an idea. Is there any way I can... I want to come down here onto that chain. Can I go this way? No, that's not it. Well, this will be our thrilling content for the episode, is trying to figure out how to get that treasure chest, if I can. Ooh, I'll try that in just a minute. I want to see all my options first. If I come up this way, and then I go in. No, that's not where I want to be either. So that just leaves this door. This doesn't look like where I want to be at all. Oh. Yeah, no, this is way off. But also, what if this way leads to King Albert? Or it could just lead to a dead end with a chest. Drat. Okay, am I stuck? No, there we go. Okay, back once again. Round and up. Okay, so that means I need to take that other lift that I haven't taken yet. Is this one? No, not that one. This door. Brings me down here. I take this elevator. To here. Okay. But I I'm wondering if I come... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Silver embroidered vest. That sounds like a Shauna thing. Oh. Oh yes. Yes, that's a Shauna thing. That should help. Well, I may not have really progressed in this episode, but we got some stuff for Shauna. We got her dialogue back in Celis. We got that silver embroidered vest just now, which is really going to help in battle. And we got some more belly aching in about her awful sound recording. So yeah, I think I'll take a look through this door just to check. That's just another treasure chest. I'm going to wrap things up here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at a walkthrough strategy guide as bare minimum as possible to figure out where to go next so I don't waste any more time. So we're cutting this one just a little bit short. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please hit the thumbs up button. That helps the channel to grow. And if you didn't like it so much, hit the thumbs down button and leave a comment to let me know what I could do better next time. If you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe. I upload episodes of Legend of Dragoon every Monday and Wednesday, and Dragon Quest Builders 2 every Friday. So if you want to see more of that, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and away you go. Yeah, so that's it for this episode. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye.